Hello everyone. It's Shadow the Hedgehog UTTP here and welcome to my channel. Today I will be making a rant on Dan Sobel, also known as Dan the My Little Pony and Sophia the First fan. Or should I say Danielle Sobel the racist man-child. Anyways, let's get started on the rant. Dan Sobel is by far the worst person on the internet. 1. He is behaving like a man-child for always watching preschool shows like The Wiggles, Teletubbies, Max and Ruby, Little Einsteins, My Little Pony, Sophia the First, Caillou, Blue's Clues, Dora the Explorer, Barney and Friends and more, reads children's picture books, plays with children's toys and listens to children's nursery rhymes music. 2. He gets ass hurt when people tell him to grow up and stop listening to nursery rhymes and watching preschool shows, which proves he cannot handle criticism, and gets mad when people call him a man-child and claims man-child is not a word, when in reality it is a word. Which proves he refuses to act like an adult and wants to always act like a child. You're 26 years old, not 3 years old, which means you cannot be a child forever. You got to grow up and be an adult man, not a little boy. I don't care what you think if you claim that man-child is not a word. It is a word and is forever a word. Look it up in the dictionary. Dan Sobel. 3. He makes fun of people's anger issues, yet he displayed anger issues back in 2022 when he yelled at Devin Osborne, Vinny the social media guy, Lance White and Jose Crespin. Despite I hate Jose Crespin, makes fun of people with epilepsy, which proves he finds it funny when people have seizures. This proves he is cold-hearted, a hypocrite and heartless. 4. He blackmails people by forcing people to do things against their will, like forcing people to buy preschool show DVDs and forcing people to like baby shows, and threats them when they won't listen. For your information, Dan, people have rights to not listen to you and you're not the boss of people. Plus, blackmailing is a crime and you can get arrested. 5. His YouTube content are cringe, such as him making videos of him being a foolish man-child, making false cooking videos like ants on a log, which is not cooking, because it's making a snack and not meal foods, and his taste tests are just him doing avocado mukbangs. 6. He uses subbots for subscribers, just because he just wants fame and clout badly. This proves he's a cheater and he's jealous of other people's content. 7. He always takes his haters and trolls way too seriously, which proves he can't handle being trolled on, being hated on and being criticized. He also crosses the line, saying he will give people all kinds of death threats like knife, gun, bomb and concussion threats. Dude, that is so messed up, and you shouldn't threat people or you will go to jail. 8. He uses quotes from Go Animate such as "OOO" or "You're grounded for 100 years, and grounded threats never work, and using Go Animate terms just makes you look so foolish. 9. He gets butthurt easily when people make compilation statements, commentaries or roasting videos on him, as well as people archiving his videos, which again proves he's not handling criticism, being roasted, called out and not handling his own past behavior. Also, not everyone's past deserves to be forgiven. 10. He lied about admitting his wrongdoings twice, by saying he's sorry, but he keeps on breaking his promises to be a better person and still attacks his haters and trolls. 11. He doesn't credit anyone when using copyrighted content, such as when he does his storytime videos of Thomas the Tank Engine episodes by playing audio in the background. He doesn't credit Mattel, who owns Thomas the Tank Engine. We hope Mattel sues you for using copyrighted material without permission. 12. He tries to send police reports on people, such as when they tell them to stop watching preschool shows and grow up and such. First off, that is not a crime, and filing a false police report is wasting the police department's time and a felony for lying to the police. 13. He keeps taking Devin Osborne too seriously, despite Devin Osborne is now old news, by still saying he deserves to die of seizures, and keeps claiming he caused him to scream at the top of his lungs in 2022. First off, that is not true. You screamed because he exposed, called you out and blocked you, because you made fun of him and his seizures to begin with. So it's all on you. He also blames other people for his bad behavior. This is all false, Dan, as you're the one that causing all this drama. So this is all your fault, not other people's fault. 14. He keeps threatening to contact people's parents and family when he feels like he's being threatened or bullied, but yet he's the one starting everything. First of all, Dan, it's none of your business to contact people's families or parents, as you're making it worse for yourself. Another thing, some people have moved out and they are not living with their parents, so you think they can punish them? They can't. Also, how dare you ruin Michael Rizzo's night by stalking his parents and attempting to contact them? You should know that it's considered criminal to stalk people like that. 15. When he makes dance videos, he dances like a complete dingbat, which is humiliating, but laughable. Also, his Gangnam Style dance is so cringeworthy, all because he didn't dance to Gangnam Style correctly. He also ruined the song called The Electric Company Doesn't Like You by dancing to that song and calling out his haters when dancing to that song. Dude, that makes you look like a complete idiot. 16. He is a hypocrite on many occasions, such as him saying he will call the cops on his haters, because of them mentioning his past bad and violent behaviors, but yet then he says he will kill his haters and killing people is a crime. 17. He sends unhappy birthdays to people, but he got offended when people wished him an unhappy 26th birthday. This proves you are a hypocrite and a heartless person. The only reason people wished you an unhappy birthday is because you started it first with the unhappy birthdays. 18. He is a racist for calling people the N-word. That word is very offensive and racist towards African Americans. I hope you get karma when you get beaten up for that, for saying the N-word in public, and you get beaten up by a black man or black woman. He also makes fun of Mexican people, like calling people Mexican somethings, and uses racist Chinese food threats. You, Dan, you have no respect to people's race and religions. 19. He takes people who drink beer or alcohol too seriously, such as Sheldon Donner. It is none of your business or concern if people drink beer or alcohol. You need to mind your own business. 20. He keeps getting angry when people block him on social media and says he will not handle being blocked. This proves you are an immature, stubborn brat for not handling being blocked. You need to learn to handle being blocked, because people have rights to block you for your bad behaviors on the internet. 21. He is a pedophile for showing himself naked to minors on a video call, admitted he showed his genitals to a 16-year-old boy, threatened to rape a young girl named Jenny, told Bella Harris, who is 12 years old at the time, to shove her finger up her genitals, not respecting boundaries of younger people, threatening to inappropriately touch minors, and posted an inappropriate TikTok on him in his boxers while playing a preschool show song to lure kids to watch him putting on his pajamas. We don't care if it's in the past, because once you're a pedophile, you are a pedophile forever and you should be in jail. And finally, 22. He's a zoophile for kissing his dog Jake on the mouth and making Jake uncomfortable, and he is friends with Calvin Nance, who is also a zoophile, because Calvin Nance is sexually attracted to elephants. So Dan Sobel, you ought to be ashamed of yourself for the amount of chaos and drama you caused for 5 years. We hope you get arrested of your internet crime and you are in jail for the rest of your life. It's also hard to believe you are 26 years old and you still act like a baby. You seriously need to grow up and act like a mature adult man. And one more thing for you, Dan Sobel. Wow. Thank you all for watching this rant. If I missed anything, please comment down below. This is Shadow the Hedgehog UTTP signing off.